Hello, this is Tim Campbell with Action Coach Business Coaching with my Survive and Thrive Business Spotlight series. The purpose is to interview local business owners to promote them through my social channels and email database, as well as provide them with some coaching. This is a free service I'm providing to support local businesses because if we save every business, we save the economy. Today, I have the pleasure of talking with Lady J. Welcome, Lady J. It's great to have you on the program today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, hey, let's jump in. Let's tell me a little bit first about yourself. And if you were given a 60-second commercial to talk about your business, what would that be?
Okay. Well, I'm a mom. I'm also a serial entrepreneur. I am an author and a speaker. And I'm also a life coach and a business coach, as well as a community servant leader. So, and about my business, well, as I stated, I'm a serial entrepreneur. So let's just say when it comes to media, business, and life coaching, I'm your go-to. So let's just, I'm gonna just put it that way. All of the ins and outs. So
Okay.
yes.
So tell me in a little bit more detail, what is the need that you answer for your clients?
So from the life coach perspective, and I really hate that word, those two words together, because it just seems so common. So I deal more so with the non-glamorous part of life coaching, if you will, getting to the root of the issues. My goal is to always help clients overcome and not cope. Coping is never my end result. So as someone who has survived life's most horrific traumas and hardships in my short lifetime here, with my education coupled with my life experiences, I have a unique and special set of tools to help people overcome those things so that they can be successful in all areas of life.
Fantastic.
Also, when it comes to business, most people, they come up with this great idea. Small business owners come up with a great idea. They slap a price on it, whatever they think is, a good price, and then they start selling. And they really have not built a strong foundation on which their business can stand and grow and thrive, and transition like a pandemic like this, things that are unexpected. And so that's what I help them to do. And I give them access to tools and resources that they usually would have to pay a lot of money for, or go to a lot of, workshops for, things that people don't like to share. So yes. And of course, using my media platform, my multimedia platform, to promote them, support them, advertise, interview them, as well as, any other people, and providing a platform for them to also voice their message.
Got it. Wonderful. Fantastic. I like how you described it that way, right? Much better. You said, I don't like the word life coaching earlier. And that, I think that's very fair. The way that you describe the benefit that you provide, much more meaningful in terms of folks understanding how you can help them. So thank you for that.
Right. No problem.
So how long have you been in business for yourself?
Oh, let's see. This year, actually, let's see, this is 2020, so 2010, so about 10 years.
Okay, fantastic. And who would you say is your ideal customer? Who is it that you really serve well? We call that your target audience.
When it comes to, I call it bounce back. So bounce back coaching. When it comes to the life coaching, ages 16 to 24, male and female, but mostly the young females. So that is my target audience for that, and they would be young ladies or young people who are considered at risk.
Okay.
Or who have been considered or marked as unreachable. So when it comes to the business side, business coaching and business development, under the Business Bangers brand, which is a division of the Life Support company, it would be small business owners who are either aspiring business owners or established business owners looking to fix issues within their business and grow their business, or those who are looking to start a business.
Okay, fantastic. So what's been the greatest impact that COVID's had on your business?
I would say actually, it's been the opposite of what a lot of people have been experiencing. So more people have been reaching out about, hey, Lady J, I need to create an online database or course for my clients to be able to, get the services that I need, or hey, I need to rebrand myself, or hey, I need to. So that's the impact that my business has had. Now with the life coaching, it's not something that I have really been doing within the last year because I'm currently recovering from a ruptured brain aneurysm. So I haven't been able to get out and about doing that piece, but I have incorporated, and I already had it, but taking it to the next level, incorporated online coaching, one-on-one, and group coaching as well, or mentoring and life support sessions for clients to be able to engage in.
Wonderful. So, Lady J, here's an interesting question. It's been said that smart people learn from their mistakes and wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So what mistakes did you make along the way, and how can other entrepreneurs learn from you?
Ooh, definitely. Listen, those are true statements. So I'm going to be really transparent here for a moment. One of my greatest mistakes, I would say, is thinking that I could do it all on my own. That is what caused me to have a ruptured brain aneurysm. So I'm already a mother of 4 children who have extracurricular activities themselves. I run several companies, with the E.G.O Entertainment, the multimedia company, being the most demanding, and life support following after that. Having sessions with hundreds of young people, many different brands like Job Corps and after school programs and things of that sort. Thinking that you can do it all on your own causes not only a great level of stress physically, but you cannot provide quality service to every client because then you're stretching yourself too thin. You'll start to forget things. You'll start to drop the ball. Having a team in whatever capacity that you are operating in, whether it is a multi division business or whether it is a single business, and this is something that I already knew. Okay, I knew better and I did it anyway. Yeah. So you have to get also away from the stigma that it has to be done this way or no way at all. Like, there are people out there who specialize in things like administration and things like marketing and advertising and things like, and so you want to utilize those pieces, and just because they don't do it your way doesn't mean that it won't get done, correctly. So that is the greatest lesson that I have learned. I suffered the ruptured aneurysm while leaving my studio on August 22nd of last year. So, and people kept telling me, like, Jay, you need to slow down, and I wouldn't listen. So that, I would say, you cannot do it all on your own. Build your team. Yeah. Find people who are like-minded and people who are willing to grow with you. And stop thinking that just because they don't do it your way doesn't mean that it won't be done with quality. Yes,
absolutely. Wonderful advice. The number one reason that businesses fail is because of burnout.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And it's exactly what you're saying, right? A business is either growing or it's dying. And what generally happens is at some point in time, as the business is becoming successful, it outgrows the owner's capacity. And so either the owner does what you were saying, is they realize that and they get help, or they burn themselves out and then the business crashes. So thank you for sharing. Yes. Appreciate it.
No problem.
So I'm going to get your contact information so that folks can know how to get a hold of you when I post this video. Is there anything, any special offers or anything that you would like folks to know in terms of learning more about you?
Well, first, you can learn more about me by visiting my website. I have several, of course, because I have several businesses. But if you want to know everything about me and the businesses that I run and what I do, then you can go to www.ladyj.co. That's ladyj.co. So, and there are links to the other websites and businesses and things there. Also, as far as special offers, we really just wrapped up a free 21 radio ads on JQLM Radio for small business owners. So I'll probably do another one for the holidays. I don't know what that will be yet. So you definitely want to follow JQLM Radio on social media and Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at JQLM Radio. Again, you can see all the information there on the website. And any other opportunities, for those who are wanting to advertise or get more exposure for their business. I do host my own show. One of my shows is the Business Banger Spotlight, where it's a 45-minute show where people can come on and talk about their business and their entrepreneurship journey. And of course, there are other shows on our radio station who are willing to talk to people, interview people all the time. So.
Okay, fantastic. Well, I'll make sure to get that website put along with your contact information when I post this so that folks who are listening will be able to follow up on that. Last question here. Lady J, tell me what's been most inspiring to you during all this craziness?
I would have to say what's been most inspiring for me is the number of people who just showed so much concern and compassion, not just for each other, but also for me. Because in the midst of the pandemic, as I said, right before the pandemic started, I wasn't supposed to make it. So having the level of people from just, people that I interact with all the way up to celebrities, have been like watching me, and I did not know that. And then allowing my story to inspire them to continue going and letting them know that just because we're in the middle of a pandemic, that doesn't mean that it has to be the end. So seeing that even though I'm not able to operate in the capacity that I was before, and I probably won't be able to for a while, at least one of my companies is still, of course, up and running. When you set it up that way, then it's able to keep going without you.
Yeah.
And now if you're starting to rebuild other things, and things like this happen or a pandemic happens, then you just have to adjust. So I am grateful that my story and my tenacity has inspired other people to not give up, and let them know that, this is not the end, and I can keep going. If she can do it, I can do it. So.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing. That concludes the interview. I'd like to invite anyone who's listening to this to take advantage of an opportunity to have a complimentary coaching session with me. As I mentioned earlier, I will be providing links to Lady J's website, so you can follow up with her there. And appreciate your time today, Lady J. It's been fun talking to you, and I'm so happy that you survived and that you're recovering, and I just love your energy and that big smile on your face.
Well, thank you so much for having me. This was a very fun interview. Very fun. And I love all the questions that you asked, and I'm glad that I was able to be a part of this. I think what you're doing is awesome and amazing. Not too many people are doing things like this, in the midst of the pandemic. So I think this is great.
Well, thank you again. Have a wonderful afternoon.
All right, you do the same.
All right.